It's that time. It is that time, boys. We're here idling around. Water temp is 72. Let me redo that a little bit. Welcome back to the channel. It's time to get on a little bag out deep. We're here idling around. We're on the Coosa River today. Y'all may not be able to hear me, but the wind is blowing 99 miles an hour. And we are fishing offshore scoos. So what I want to do today is I wanted to show y'all how I like fishing offshore. You know, like I said, I say this all the time, everybody has their own preference. I don't really like dragging around a lot, so we're gonna be throwing, you know, swim baits a lot, throw a saucy swimmer pretty good bit. It really depends on, I guess you would say, the mood of the fish, what bait you're gonna be throwing. When I idle over a school, which we'll idle over one here in a minute, and I'm trying to figure out what mood they're in, whether they're suspended, whether they are, you know, locked down on the bottom. And that's the biggest key when you are offshore fishing. You know, you look at all these guys that offshore fish, and everybody does it now. But I say this all the time when I have, you know, I do guide trips. And I do offshore guide trips and stuff, not offshore, but like on the lakes, but like off the bank, you know what I mean? So when I do these trips, everybody wants to ask, man, what's the secret of this? There has to be a light bulb that goes off when you are idling, okay? There's fish, you know, there's gar, drum, crappie, stripe, you name it. There's gotta be that light bulb that's them. Turn around, line up, that's them. I know that's them, that's bass, that ain't anything else. They ain't stripe, you know, they're not crappie. So we're gonna idle a little bit. Hopefully we find a few schools, but it should be good. Sun's high, that's what you really want. I don't really like fishing out deep on cloudy days. It seems to bust them up a lot more, but we're gonna try to idle a little bit. Think we'll see some?
I think we're gonna see a few.
Let's see if we can see a little bit, guys. Typically, y'all, if you can still hear me, wind's blowing pretty crazy today, but typically current is your friend when you're fishing out deep. I know a lot of you guys know this. We are spotted bass fishing today, all right, on the Coosa River. The current is key. Current is everything, especially with spotted bass. Where I live, you need current to really position them. And what I like doing is I get on the main river where there's current and idle these flats, and anywhere where you find a flat with a drop or where current's pushing up on it, then fish are going to be sitting on the front side or the back, depending on what, you know, the location. But they're just sitting there waiting on shad, waiting on my saucy swimmer to come swimming through there. So we'll show y'all. Hopefully we can find a school here in a minute. I'm just sitting here idling, trying to find a school. As far as my contrast goes, I know I get a lot of questions about my graphs. You know, I don't really keep my contrast way high. See how that's too high. I can't really see much. Turn that thing down. You want it just about where you start being able to see just there's a median right through there, you know. I mean, it's not too high, not too low. I mean, you get it too low, it don't really show much. Keep it a couple notches up. You don't have to go too far. Brush pile. I know a lot of guys, you know, they'll see that and they're like, oh man, what is that? I barely ran over the edge of that brush pile. The main brush pile is right there. So I'm gonna turn, go back up this little ridge right quick. All right, here we are. All right, let's see what we got, guys. See them on the side imaging down there? 15, kind of scattered, but that looks like a pretty decent school right there. Pretty decent school. All right, here we go. Now we're getting to a little bit of juice. All right, guys, you see right here on my side imaging, a little bit on my side imaging through there. And I'm just looking right now, guys. I don't know where they're gonna be at. I'm just looking. There's a small, okay, here we go. Here we go. they're just now getting out there. I've been idling for these fish for days, y'all. I mean, like, literally days. And I have not been seeing them. They are just now showing up. There ain't a ton of them right there, but there's enough to get a bite. I promise you. We'll run back over them for a minute. There we go. See those right there? There ain't a ton of them right here. They're not running a lot of water right now, but it's enough to get them there. See a few on the side engine right there. Always be looking on your side engine. You'll see them on down engine majority of the time, but there's enough there to get them fired up, I think. I mean, there's not a ton, but from what I normally say is, if you see 10, there's probably 20 there. That's typically the way it is. If you see 10, there's 20. Okay. There they are lined out, baby. Them's bigs. Them's bigs. Alright. Them right there is lined up near the bottom. And them right there is sitting pretty. Those fish are lying on the bottom, they're ready to bite. I mean, that's you know, you see a lot of guys that get out deep, especially on Tennessee River. I honestly can tell you if a school is ready to bite just by idling over and looking at them. When they've been busted up, when a lot of guys are fishing, I mean, me and Corey, we fished out deep on Gunnersville and Pickwick and all these other places, even on the Coosa River. You know that they've been busted up when the whole school is like suspended. They get kind of funky. People's been fishing with them and they get pressured. That's just the way it is. Them right there ain't been pressured at all. They laying on the bottom, they're ready to bite. So let's see if we can get a little bite. All right, guys. One of my favorite baits. You may not be able to hear me. The wind is freaking chopping. One of my favorite baits is just a 3.3 saucy swimmer. That's a 3/8 ounce swimbait head. 15 or 12, I think this is 12. 12-pound fluorocarbon Seagar in Vizex. A little nugget right there, a little nugget. Throwing that on a Hex 7.2 medium heavy. Perfect tip for that rod. Let's see if we can get us a little bite. Let's see if we can get us a little bait. Can't even throw this thing with the wind. On this technique, I mean, it's just pretty simple, guys. I'll let it sink to the bottom and then I just slow roll it. You don't really want to force that swim bait. I see a lot of guys like kind of reeling it too fast in there. When I say creepy crawly, like creep. See how slow I'm reeling it? Creepy crawl. And you'll know when they bite it. Doing. Slow roll. A lot of them fish were down there like 20 anyway. They were down there deep. Slow roll there, whispering. I mean, that's stinking. I don't know how big he is. He smoked it though. I don't know how big he is. Look at that, that's a good one. Look at that right there, man. Come here, get your butt up here. Look at that. That's the first deep fish I caught, boys. I have been waiting on him. Got him right in the tip of the mouth. Look at that. Got him. Let's go catch your grandma. Yeah, we can't catch your grandma down there. It's stinking windy. Let's see if we can put the little net on them. The rattling net. The rattling net action. Oh, I ain't caught one on a spinning rod in a while, boy. That's gonna feel good. Bzzz. Yes, sir. Had to get back over here on the big motor. Had to go find me another little hole. Had to go find something. Wasn't really a big group of them back there, but it seemed like there's a few sitting, hanging out through here. Fired up. Let's see how many Corey can catch behind me, because apparently he's a lot better fisherman than I am. Oh, there's one. Look, we pulled right back up, guys. On the plug, on the plug. It's a small one. On the plug. Quit now. Quit now. Oh. They was lined across the bottom when we rolled back through there. That's just a little guy. Caught him on the plug. All right, guys. Sorry I run out of light yesterday. And it was so daggone windy, so I tried to do the video yesterday. I came back out here today. It's a lot calmer, as you can tell. Nice little cool breeze. A little bit cooler today. It's that big cold front blew in, but anyway, we're gonna pick back up where we was at yesterday. I wanted to shoot a video, but it was so hard to cast, and wind was blowing like 25 miles an hour. So anyway, meanwhile, so going back to these schools, okay, you know, I can tell which ones are pressured, which one ain't. I idled over a few fish. I'm actually sitting, there's a few fish out deep right here, and they are fresh, like just came off bed. They're still skinny, they ain't been feeding up. So what happens is the water clears up, starts getting warmer. These fish do not want to be on the bank, they want to be out deep. So I try to get these to bite a little bit, see what baits they want, whether they want a swim bait, whether they want something slow, dragging a Ned head or something like that. So we shall see if we can get them fired up. I just idled these. We'll see if we can get them fired up in there. Just idled these. It's just a lot easier to cast today. Yesterday it was pretty stinking windy. So these are a little bit deeper. That swim bait though is the deal out there on them deep ones. You can keep him down there a lot longer. We'll see if we can get one to smoke it. First cast in there on them. Like I said, there ain't a ton of them out here, but there's enough to get some bites, you know. There's one. First cast. Little bitty guy. A little bit. Oh my gosh, what a spot, dude. Holy smokes. Look at them, dude. They're giants. There's like 5 of them with him. And I mean, oh my God, look at that spot, dude. Dude, did y'all see them fish? Holy, I mean some big giant ones. Oh my gosh, bro. There's some big ones right here, guys. Oh my gosh. Dude, them are like 4.5, 5 pounders with him. Ooh. There was like 2 5-pound spotted bass with him. Oh yeah, we about to catch a couple big giant ones right here. Them's out there in like 20. They're like 18. Dude, I mean, I thought it was a gar. Them were just big giant spots is what they was. Daggone. There he is. Oh gosh, he come off. He come back, bit it. And that's a big one. He come back and bit it. Oh, look at that big old spot. Oh my gosh, dude. Look at that. That is what we're after right there, boys. Look at that freaking tank. Cool. big. Look at that. That is the ones that we are after, boys. Big, pretty, spawned out. Look at that. Gosh, that's awesome. Look at that tank. That's what I'm talking about. Boom. That was about a 3.5, almost probably close to 4-pounder. All right, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. There's a lot of baits on the market that look like that, swim baits. But I'm gonna tell y'all why I like throwing this the most. And you can throw about any one that you want, but the main reason that I like that Saucy Swimmer is it's tough. I hate throwing out there and getting one bite and having to put a new bait on. I want another bite. I hate having to put a new bait on. All them ones are so soft and you get literally one bite and they tear up. Imagine if them fish were biting right then. One bit the tail off of it and you had to reel it in with no tail. You're not gonna get that bite. So see how slow you just reel that thing? 3/8 ounce head. I was at Table Rock this past year, no, last year, and I was catching them big spots out of that timber. And you get them bites. Somebody's a little partying over. I got a little party. What's going on? How you doing? You'll get them bites, but like I was catching them like every cast, and when I get that bite, that's all good and well, but you're wasting time digging in, you know, digging in the box, trying to get new swim baits, trying to hurry up while they're biting. Dude, you put that Saucy Swimmer on there, you can catch 10 off of one bait. That's where it's at. That's what you want to do. So let's creepy crawl it down through there. Creepy crawl. Slow as you can reel it. And they'll just knock slack in it. Just like that one. Oh gosh, he bit it. I got him that time, boys. Oh, how big he is. Feels like a big one. A freaking big one, boys. Oh gosh, look at this one. He ain't as big as that last one, but look at that. Choked to the gullet. That's what's up right there. When they're choking it that deep, dude, I might have to get pliers to get him out. Oh my gosh. When they're choking it that deep, you got the right color. That's what's up right there. Look at that one. Close to 3-pounder, but he was fun. Pretty, pretty, pretty. See you, baby. Smoked it. Oh, dang. There he is. There he is. I don't know how big he is. He don't feel big. Pretty damn decent. Get up in here, baby. Oh gosh. I'm sorry, big dog. Quit. Look at that. He got a little sore on him. Look how pretty. Choking it. I love freaking fishing. Gosh, I love bass fishing. All right, that's like 3 fish off the same bait. See what I'm talking about? 3 fish off the same bait. If you're throwing any other ones, I promise you they're gonna be tearing up every other cast. There's some bigs down there. Got him? Oh, Gordon stubbed a stinking biggin on a jig. That's what's up. Big dodo. Look at that big nasty.
Spawned out bad.
Yeah, she spawned out bad, buddy.
Hey, let me introduce y'all to my little friend. Tito Bandito.
Tito Bandito, let's see up here. I want to hold him, man.
Hold it. Hold it.
Oh, about ripped my arm. Oh, look at that tub, boys. He trying to poo-poo on somebody one time. Look at that spawned out. That joker was probably on bed last week. Here you go. Let him go, Hammer.
Hey.
He said, thank you. Thank you. Now get off my hole. Now get off my hole. I'm see if I can get the plug fired up. Let my plug talk. I have done caught some brush. Let my plug talk down there.
Tito Bandito.
Let my plug talk. I have one to eat it.
My friend Tito.
He stomped it too, didn't he?
Not really. He just sucked it in.
Started moving with it.
Yeah. The bite I had before that cast, she hit the fire out of it.
We're out catching them deep scoos. They are slow. They showing up out here. They ain't dinged up yet. There's one, two right there underneath the grass. Oh, there's one. Big one. Oh, this is a big one. No, I thought she was a tank. All right. All right, guys, I think we're gonna end it. We're gonna end it on this, boys. We're gonna end it on this guy right here. Have fun. Got out here, idled around. You know, that's one of my favorite ways to catch them. Have fun today. Got out here. They're just now showing up out deep. So, you know, if you don't fish out deep, maybe today helped you a little bit. Idle around, find you some scoos, and catch you some of them. Tie you on a little saucy swimmer. 12-pound line, 12-pound seaguar. I throw that on a hex rod. 7.2 medium heavy. Actually, this one right here. Perfect action for it. And that guy right there does work. So get out there. My main 3 baits though, you know, I really like a saucy swimmer on 3/8 ounce head. Just slow rolling him around. Also a jig. You know, you need a couple baits to move, and you need something to slow down. Corey caught that one on a bandito bug with a jig. Get you a couple baits you can move real fast with. Get you a couple to slow down with. When them fish start getting finicky, fire a jig in there. Maybe they don't want something moving over their head. They're not really wanting to get active. Keep in mind, they're spawned out, they're recovering, they're just now getting back out there trying to feed. Get out there, idle around a little bit. Y'all catch you some bass. This is only gonna get better, you know. This is the 1st of May. They're showing up right now. Favorite time of the year. So we're gonna probably do a couple more videos like this. We might slide up Tennessee River. Might ease up there and catch some big largies. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Until next time, y'all like, subscribe, follow along if you ain't followed. Comment below if y'all got any questions about the tackle or anything. We're gonna go out a little bit more. Maybe next week there'll be like some giant schools, but this ain't the last offshore video, I promise you. We're gonna do several more. It's my favorite way. So anyway, appreciate y'all. Until next time.